Imagine, if you will, a vast ocean stretching endlessly under a twilight sky, where waves crash not in fury, but in gentle surrender to the shore. Each wave rises, swells with promise, then releases itself fully, dissolving into the sand, only to be reborn anew from the depths. What if I told you that this simple act of release holds the key to boundless riches, not of gold or possessions, but of the soul's infinite abundance? But hold that thought, dear listener, for in this moment, as you settle into your breath, we embark on a journey together. Close your eyes if you wish, or keep them softly open, gazing inward. Why does letting go bring infinite abundance? The answer whispers in the wind, but first, let us unravel the paradox, thread by thread. Picture yourself standing at the edge of an ancient forest, the kind where trees have witnessed centuries of human striving. You've carried a heavy backpack through life, filled with worries, attachments, grudges that weigh like stones. What happens when you set it down? Not forcefully, but with a quiet exhale. Suddenly the air feels lighter, the path ahead clearer. This is the essence of letting go, not loss, but liberation. In the teachings of the sages, from the flowing Tao to the serene Buddha, abundance isn't something we chase. It's what remains when we cease our frantic grasping. Think of the river that carves canyons not by force, but by yielding to gravity's pull. It lets go of its form at every bend, and in that surrender, it shapes the world. But why, you might wonder, does this feel so counterintuitive? Why do we cling so tightly to what drains us? Let us delve deeper. Consider the seed buried in soil. It must crack open, relinquish its hard shell, to sprout into a towering oak. If it holds on, fearing the unknown, it remains dormant, a mere potential unrealized. Abundance flows from this dissolution. In your own life, perhaps you've clutched a dream so fiercely that it slipped away, like sand through clenched fists. Yet when you open your palm, the grains settle, forming patterns of unexpected beauty. This is the dance of opposites. Holding breeds scarcity, release invites plenitude. Imagine a bird in flight. Its wings beat against the air, but true soaring comes when it glides, trusting the currents to carry it. What if your worries were like that bird, flapping wildly until you let them soar free? But the mind resists. It whispers, if I let go, what will I have left? Yet in that very question lies the illusion. Abundance isn't additive, it's subtractive. Strip away the ego's illusions, and what emerges is the vastness within. Like the night sky dotted with stars only visible when the sun's glare fades. Letting go dims the distractions, revealing constellations of possibility. Stories abound in ancient lore. The merchant who hoarded his wealth, only to find his vaults empty of joy, versus the wanderer who gave freely and found rivers of generosity flowing back. But pause here. Have you felt this pull? The tension between control and flow. As we breathe together, in and out, notice how your inhale gathers energy, but it's the exhale that creates space for more. Life mirrors this rhythm. Clinging to outcomes strangles potential. Releasing them allows miracles to unfold. Think of love. When we grip it possessively, it withers like a flower in a closed hand. But offer it freedom, and it blooms eternally, drawing more love in its wake. This is infinite abundance, not finite resources, but an ever-expanding wellspring. The universe, in its wisdom, abhors a vacuum. Let go of the old, and the new rushes in. Yet what if the old is all you've known? What shadows lurk in the act of surrender? Let us explore the shadow side, for true wisdom embraces both light and dark. Fear often masquerades as protection, urging us to hold on. What if I lose everything? It cries. But consider the lotus, rising from muddy depths, its beauty born from letting go of the murk below. In letting go, we don't lose, we transform. Abundance arrives not as a reward, but as the natural state uncovered. Like peeling layers of an onion, each release brings tears, yet reveals the core essence. Stories from the mystics tell of hermits who renounced worldly ties, only to find the world at their feet in profound peace. But here's the twist. Abundance isn't just material. It's the richness of presence, the depth of connection unmarred by expectation. Flow with me now into the heart of this paradox. Time itself bends to letting go. We cling to past regrets, future anxieties, missing the eternal now. Release them, and time expands. Infinite moments unfold like petals in dawn's light. Have you ever watched a child play, utterly absorbed, abundant in joy without a single possession? That's the secret. Innocence reclaimed through surrender. Yet society teaches accumulation. More things, more status, more control. But what if less is the gateway to more? The minimalist sage lives lightly, and abundance follows like a faithful shadow. Deeper still, the ego, that crafty architect of illusion, builds walls of mine and not enough. Letting go dismantles these, revealing the interconnected web of existence. In quantum whispers, particles entangle across distances. So too our releases ripple outward, attracting synchronicities. Imagine dropping a pebble into a still pond. The ripples expand infinitely. Your act of letting go is that pebble, birthing waves of opportunity. But caution, true letting go isn't apathy, it's active trust. Like a sailor loosening sails to catch the wind, not abandoning ship. Now let us weave in tales to illuminate. Recall the ancient fable of the monkey and the trap. Lured by a nut in a jar, it grabs hold, but its fist won't withdraw. Freedom lies in release, yet greed blinds it. How often are we that monkey, trapped by desires? Letting go frees the hand, and with it, the path to orchards of plenty. Or consider the phoenix, consumed in flames only to rise renewed, abundance from ashes. These stories aren't mere myths. They're mirrors of your soul's journey. As we continue, feel the rhythm building. What of healing? Wounds fester when clutched. Forgiveness, that ultimate letting go, mends them, inviting wholeness. Abundance in health, in spirit. Love, too. Possessive bonds constrict. Open-hearted release fosters unions of depth. Fear dissolves in surrender, replaced by courage's bounty. But what if letting go feels like falling? Ah, that's the thrill. The net appears, woven from universal grace. Breathe deeply now. Inhale the question, why abundance? Exhale the doubt. In this space, insights bloom. The universe operates on reciprocity. Give space, receive fullness. Like the vacuum of space birthing stars, your inner void, once embraced, ignites creation. Yet, the mind chatters. Prove it. Look to nature. Trees shed leaves in autumn, trusting spring's return with lush abundance. Cycles of release and renewal. Shifting gently, let's connect this to your world. Have you ever held a grudge, only to feel its weight drain your vitality? Let it go, and energy surges back, abundant and free. Or chased success relentlessly, exhausted until surrender brought unexpected doors opening. These are not coincidences, they're laws of flow. In meditation, we let thoughts pass like clouds, revealing the sky's vastness, your true self, infinitely abundant. Deeper into human tapestry, ego's illusion of separation breeds scarcity. Letting go unveils unity. We are waves in the ocean, not isolated drops. Abundance shared multiplies. Stories of philanthropists who gave all, only to receive more, echo this. But subtlety, it's not about giving to get, it's releasing expectation that invites the flood. Now imagine a garden overgrown with weeds. Clinging vines choke the flowers. Letting go means uprooting, creating space for blooms to thrive. Your life is that garden, abundance the harvest. Yet patience, release plants seeds that germinate in divine timing. Trust the process, like the caterpillar dissolving into butterfly, chaos yields wings of freedom. As we flow onward, consider control's paradox. Gripping the wheel tightly veers us off course. Relaxed hands navigate smoothly. Letting go aligns with life's current, carrying us to shores of plenty. Rhetorical whisper. What if your greatest fear is the doorway to your deepest wealth? Venturing further, love's realm, clinging smothers. Release kindles eternal flame. Abundance in connection, vulnerability's gift. Fear, too. Hold it and it grows. Let go and peace expands infinitely. Time heals when we surrender to its flow. Past and future dissolving into now's abundance. Healing's thread. Traumas clutched replay endlessly. Forgiveness releases. Birthing renewal's bounty. Have you felt the lightness after shedding a long-held pain? That's abundance rushing in. Integration beckons. In this moment, visualize. Breathe in attachment. Exhale, release. Feel space expand within, inviting abundance. Apply now. Choose one thing to let go. A worry, a habit. Imagine life reshaping around this freedom. Curiosity stirs. What miracles await? Deeper realization. Letting go isn't end, but beginning. Restructure living. Flow with change. Embrace impermanence. Harmony of opposites. Effort and ease. Holding and release. Live this and abundance becomes your breath. As we near transcendence, reflect. Why infinite? Because the source is boundless, veiled only by our grasps. Let go and tap the eternal well. Conclusion's gentle close. Settle into stillness. You've journeyed through paradoxes, stories, awakenings. Carry this. In surrender, abundance unfolds like dawn's light. Ponder now. What will you release today to invite the infinite? And so we rest here in harmony's embrace until next breath.